Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 59 here today. And we're going to go on a little bit of a Leavers and Schoolies talk today.
On a journey, mate.
A journey through our experiences and what you guys can expect. So
It's a beautiful time of year. It really, really is.
I'm 99% sure Leavers and Schoolies happen the same week. I'm pretty sure. So you guys will be hearing this during your Leavers week.
On your first day, hopefully.
Yeah, on your first day, hopefully. If not, you'll be listening to it after. But we'd love to hear your experiences from the week. Let us know if you had a good time, if you had a shit time, if it was the worst, best week of your life, like ours was. And yeah, let us know what you got up to.
There'll be so many stories.
Any naughtiness,
anything.
funny things.
And what's good for us is on Snapchat, we have our memories popping up
We
from
do.
3 years ago,
Yeah.
which is just, oh, mate.
3 years ago. Fuck, we're old, bro.
All the boys just love seeing those videos getting around. It's so
Yeah.
good. I just miss it
I love it.
deeply.
So yeah, let's run through exactly what we did. So we went to our mate Evan's place to pack. Right?
The night before.
The night before. It was basically the night before Christmas.
Oh, better for me. It's
Yeah.
honestly, I can't even explain how the great nostalgic feeling I get just talking about leave.
That's the word, nostalgic, bro.
Oh, man. But yeah, we're at Ev's, packing.
We're at Ev's, we're packing, you know. The food, we sourced that from various places.
Yes.
Woolworths helped us out with that. We had a lot of food, not the right food, though.
Not the right food.
We'll get onto that a bit later. Anyway, so we're packing up. Obviously, we're camping because, we couldn't afford anything else.
Yeah, lack of planning.
And we waited too long, you know. One thing I noticed, not a gender stereotype, but the girls were way more organised.
Girls are on that shit.
And I think majority of the houses were girls.
Yeah, and then it's all the dumb blokes just camping. Fucking living
Yeah.
like shit,
living
you know?
in dirt, eating noodles every fucking day. It's just, not the best thing to get around. But we're at Evans and we're packing and, it was fun. The vibes were immaculate.
Just like, because you don't know what to expect. It's that feeling of the unknown, but you're just
the unknown.
so excited.
But it's not even an anxious feeling.
No.
It's like, I'm a very anxious person, and when it was the night before Leavers, I was excited more than anything.
It's just calm excitement. Like you're not...
Wasn't calm, bro. I was
not anxious.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're feeling good.
We were jumping up and down,
Oh, man.
cars going nuts.
But then we had a bit of a hiccup because one of the blokes who was meant to drive, his car breaks down.
Really?
Remember? Daniel's car broke down. He was meant to drive.
Yeah.
And that put us on our... Flipped it a little
It
bit.
did,
That
'cause
was the
then-
first little downfall of our levers.
Yeah, the one of many.
One of many.
Then we had to find a way to jam everything into 2 cars.
Three.
It
It was meant to be 4.
You,
Mine, Evan,
Evan,
and Zach Denholmes.
Okay, all right. How many blokes came with us?
Me,
You, me, Zach, Daniel, Sylvester, Ben.
Evan, Dylan Buckley,
Evan,
Jared,
Dylan
Lockie
Buckley,
Harrower.
Lockie
10?
Harrower.
I think there might have been
Yeah.
10 or 11.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 or 11. So
Yeah.
it was a decent sized group.
Yeah.
And yeah, good bunch of blokes to go on Leavers with. They're all a good time. And so we jammed everything into the car. Obviously, people hide their alcohol on the way down. And I had no idea. I still have no idea how cars work. But people were like opening up like secret compartments.
That was a mistake we made. We didn't need to do that at all. There
No,
was not
there
one
was no
check.
checks on the way down.
I feel like that is a myth that a lot of people. So if you have a carton, don't worry about hiding it. You can take it down. You'll be all right.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Like I'm, 95%.
Don't show the police this video though.
Nah, but I mean, I think you'll be fine on it. You don't need to hide it in your doors and shit.
Yeah.
I really don't think
we
you
went
do.
overboard, like unscrewing doors and stuff.
Oh yeah, just shit I've never seen before.
No, I still don't understand.
I didn't even know my mum's car had those spots to hide things. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, you just left your mum's car there, and then everyone just went ham on it.
Oh yeah, it was a crazy time. So we get to Evans bright and early because we wanted to be on the road. And I remember we stopped. Driving down was an amazing feeling
was.
to Dunsborough. And we stopped at a servo on the way there.
Maybe like an hour down.
And I remember the boys, there was another group of girls, and the excitement, just because, I don't know, do you know what I mean? It was just...
exactly. You got a group of boys, a group of girls, testosterone, estrogen.
You were trying to put it together,
I was.
testosterone.
But
oh, man.
There was feeling in the air of...
I don't know,
It was
magic.
like future nostalgia.
Yeah.
It was Dua Lipa's album
You
name.
knew that this was going to be something you'd remember.
Remember
That's the
forever.
thing.
And I guess you knew in your head this week couldn't go wrong.
Yeah.
Or it would
And even though
always
the
just be a good
things that
memory.
did go wrong, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because we still look at it as a great week.
And then I remember we get into Dunsborough, we're lining up at the campsite.
Mind
Remember-
you, a big focus for us was the playlist on the way down.
Yeah.
So for example, I had Orcs in the car that I was in, and
Yeah.
I'm going
Were you
old
in
school
my car?
bangers. No,
No, you weren't. I was
you on the way
with
down.
Jared Moore. Yeah.
I filmed you because you had most of the gear in your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I was on Orcs. I guess Jared was on Orcs for you.
Yeah,
or-
Jared was playing the tunes in my
yeah.
car.
So you got to have a mixture of new bangers, old tunes. Let's try and go through a couple songs that were big back then.
What was big in... Oh, we were playing a lot of... Was it Fetty Wap song?
ASAP Ferg. There was a ASAP
Yeah,
Ferg one.
what was...
Ride with the mob.
Yep, that was huge.
Alhamdulillah. That was.
I remember we were playing...
That was Plain Jane. That was huge. Amongst the campsites. I know that Moist Pussy by Giggs was one of our theme songs.
Yeah, we just killed that at Levers. We loved it.
On the way to Dunsborough, obviously. But that wasn't actually fully created.
No, it wasn't by then.
No, we sung that at Tooley's.
Yeah, that was Tooley's. That was Tooley's theme. What was it? Yeah, those two songs were huge for us at Levers.
They were.
We loved it.
What's the one you're thinking of?
I can't remember. I can't remember it. I really can't.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, so listening to music on the way down's key. Like, for example, I've got a little clip where I film you in the car on the highway driving down, and the song we were playing was In Excess.
yeah. Oh yeah. New sensation or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that set the scene.
New temptation. I don't know.
I think Sensation.
Yeah. Tune. Good
Yeah.
song.
But yeah, so drive down Elite, and then you roll into
Dunsborough
you roll
Lakes.
into Dunsborough. Even just driving, because we went campsite first,
Yeah,
right?
and then we went. So obviously we went to
Actually,
the campsite.
remember at the campsite we had to wait like an hour, maybe an hour
That's
and a
what
half,
to actually
in a
get
line.
in.
So there's like a big grass field, and you're sitting in the car out the front for a long time. But that's a time where you meet people.
Yeah.
You have your windows wound down.
Everyone's having a
Everyone's
chat, kicking
having-
a footy or something,
yeah.
and then we rolled in, and we start, unpacking,
Unpacking,
putting
yeah.
our tents up. Which,
Well, okay, also, we got to our campsite and it was fucking dirt. It was
yeah.
like terrible grass, and I was thinking
I'm not
how
an outdoorsman or a camper
it
at
was
all.
hot. Remember how hot it was?
Hot at days, cold at night, mate. It's honestly just insane.
It was like mid-30, high 30s on the first day, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, unpacking. We're not camper boys.
Not at all.
We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Some of our mates I called them coffins, bro. The little swags. They look like coffins to
they
me.
Were. They were very small, but I think they enjoyed it.
Yeah, I remember seeing Blade and Jesse Holmes sharing
Both
one
slept
together
in
in
one.
one.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
I'd get claustrophobic.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It looks like you're going,
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever. Yeah, so we set up, the drinks are already starting, the party's starting.
Yeah, the party was erupting
Backflips.
from early
2
afternoon.
o'clock, yeah.
If you want to see videos from it, go and watch our Guide to Levers.
Yeah, from 2 years ago.
From 2 years ago. Yeah, that's got all the videos that we're talking about. So, yeah. Then, once we'd set up, I'm pretty sure... Like, did we stay at the site for that day, or did we go
I think we might
to
have
the
gone
strip?
and got our little wristbands.
Yeah. So, we arrived on the Sunday, and the rave started on the Monday.
Yeah.
So, the Sunday, we're at the campsite. We're having fun. We got many drinks down us, and then we go for a little drive. So, we go down to pretty sure it was the Dunsborough foreshore.
Yeah. And then that little strip of road.
Little strip of road where there is women galore.
Yeah, you're in for a treat, lads. You really are.
Yeah.
It's just like...
And girls, you got 6'4" surfer guys from, I don't know where the fuck they go to school.
For the girls, and you've all... It's treats down there,
It's,
You've got...
at that age, it's eye candy central.
eye candy central is the best way to describe it for both genders. You're just in
You're
Christmas
in awe.
Wonderland.
It is.
Leavers Wonderland.
Leavers Wonderland. It's an amazing feeling, and just the gut feeling you get when you're down there is incredible.
It's just magical butterflies. I'm getting
It
it
is, it's
talking
butterflies.
about it.
So
bro.
am I,
Like,
man. I'm
it's
getting
just
excited.
fucking amazing.
Fuck. So yeah, the strip. You're driving down the strip, and you don't know where to look. There's that much talent on
back,
display.
it's just, yeah.
It's
crazy, bro. You
Um,
get your little, your under 18s or your
or you're
18
over
plus.
18s. You were over 18. I was under 18.
I was.
Because I was turning
18 in
18
December.
the month later, which sucked, but whatever.
It's all right, mate. We had a few over 18, so it made
We
the
did,
alcohols
we did.
quite easy.
So yeah, we copped the wristband, and then we went back to the campsite.
One of the greatest parties of my life. Anyone who was there knows how fucking good
Yeah.
this night was at Dunsborough Lake. Sunday night.
We've met up with a couple of people just on nights out and stuff, and Dave even said, "Remember that first
Yeah,
night?"
they know. We've had messages from people saying, "Yeah, I was there." Like it was, oh man, it just. It was like mid-afternoon and people going around. Because
Kicking the
first
footy.
you go around a cabin saying party at the back tonight. That's how it started.
Cool. So, Dunsborough Lakes is sort of you drive in and then there's heaps of cabins, nice little
back
cabins,
right
and then-
corners where the rats are at.
Yeah, the whole back of the facility is just
Dirt.
dirt and campsite,
Yeah.
and just mongrels that are looking to get mongoloided, bro.
Yeah.
And big boombox. One bloke brought a massive speaker and he chucks it in the middle of this dirt.
And then before we know it, it is Project X
Yeah,
in a way.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
hundreds upon hundreds of people packed.
All
at our
right in front of our
campsite.
campsite too. It was right there. Drinks are flowing.
Your car was fucked the next day.
Yeah, just covered in alcohol, bro. Just because people are coming through the campsite,
Probably
you're meeting everyone.
vomit,
Yeah.
everything.
Oh man, it was such a great night.
It was a great night. And
I'm
back
listening to
then-
Evan in the tent with a girl, bro. Me
Yeah.
and Joe and Trone. Just where, and then he gets pulled. She pulls it. Oh man, it was.
there's so many good stories. So many good stories. And I remember.
Oh, and then the fight of that night. Zach
there
and
one
Daniel, bro. That was
There
the
was.
night.
There was lots of
massive
fights.
smash with our mate that night. And we had a lot of issues on that levers. The first one happened then.
Yeah. So basically, it was like just a disagreement, or was it just
It was over a
disagreement?
girl,
Okay.
a particular woman who
And
all the
then-
boys know who. And I remember just Zach coming past me and just the loudest chest push up. And
Yeah.
he just took Daniel to the ground, bro. He fucking
Yeah.
really got him.
And I think,
Everyone was in shock.
yeah, we were sort of just watching it for a bit, like, oh shit, this is a bit cool. And
But
then we were like,
the
shit.
anger in Zach Denholm's face, he was ready to
He
kill,
erupted.
bro.
So I'm pretty sure we broke that up, and then it was okay. There was a shitty mood for the rest of the night.
And then everyone kind of dispersed. And I remember Dylan Buckley had my keys for about an hour and a half, and I didn't know where they were. And I was down in the dumps thinking, I've lost my mum's car keys on the first night of Levers. I remember
Yeah.
being so depressed. And he just comes an hour and a half later, I've got your keys. And I thought,
he had him the whole time.
come on, man.
Yeah, I remember we lost a lot of people. That's one thing that
Yeah.
you'll realise. You'll lose a lot of your mates at Levers.
I remember I was with a mate and he wasn't from our campsite
Okay.
and he got kicked out on the, they'd kicked, because they saw him, they were driving around in a little golf cart and so they just popped him on the back. I think he jumped off and ran off anyway.
Yeah. I remember night one, I think it was night one, maybe night two. No, night one. After the party, a lot of people, because they were drunk, they had, liquid confidence, as Zach Taylor would say, would go to the cabins and meet people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try your luck.
Yeah, exactly. I met a Lever's Love.
Yes, I remember
Yep,
that.
yep,
I was with you
and-
at the cabin when we were walking around.
Yeah. And I remember there was a few of us blokes sitting around just talking to these girls.
Because I remember how they went to the same school as a bloke who I knew in primary school
Yeah.
very well. And then we ended up just there and you did have a Lever's Love, mate.
Yeah. So that was cool.
That was cool.
Very lovely girl. And basically, that whole night
Just
came to a
insane.
positive end for me.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, they were down in the dumps. But I guess when you get your
And then
keys
you
back,
wake up,
you're
bro,
alright.
at 6 a.m. because we had.
Actually, going to bed, I found it hard to sleep.
I felt
because
depressed every sleep because
my inflatable mattress had a little hole in it, so every night it would go down. I had to repump it, and I remember I was, you go to bed and you're cold, you're freezing.
Oh yeah.
And then you wake up in the morning, you just look outside.
The
and you
heat
see
comes
that
through
it's-
the tent. You wake up at about 6
You're
because you're just
sweating
sweating.
your balls off, mate.
And then bro. And then it's day one. It's Monday.
Yeah.
So you wake up fucked. We didn't, like we said, we had enough food, but as if we were in a house, not camping. Because then we
Yeah.
realized, how are we going to cook a frozen pizza in the middle of a campsite? Well, you're not going to, are you?
Yeah, and we didn't have a cabin. We didn't have a microwave. We didn't have
had
any
nothing.
of the essentials. And I don't think anyone was
So
gonna
we're
let
eating noodles.
us bums use
yeah,
it.
we're eating noodles and fucking bread and shit.
Yeah.
So that was tough. But then
We had meagering for 5 days straight.
And then so we struggled throughout the days. We
Mm.
really did. And then, once it hits the afternoon, maybe about 2 again.
So during the day, you're either going through. Like, we didn't do much touring.
No,
of
we
the
didn't.
area,
We
'cause
didn't.
a lot of us had done like the caves down there,
Yeah.
and like
We were kinda
been
just
to the
chilling.
beaches. We were just chilling at the campsite. I guess bringing everything into fruition for the night. Like we were talking about what's going to happen, what's it going to be like.
What are we going to wear? We all decided Hawaiian one night just because
Yeah.
that was the boys. We did that.
And then there was a sports night, which I'm pretty sure was put on.
yeah.
by the
Yeah,
guy.
that was by the...
Yeah.
But I remember that Monday and all the nights after. Once it hits about 2, 3, the sun... It's the afternoon.
The
That's
vibe
when
changes.
we've said it so
Yeah.
many times. That's when it really, the drinks come out. Everyone's getting ready. Everyone's excited, bro. Oh, the drinking games come out. The sun begins to set, and it's just crazy. It's beautiful at Dunsborough Lakes at
It's
that time.
beautiful scenes, and I remember the weather was perfect.
Perfect.
I remember you're looking at the nice blue sun. You're looking at the nice brown dirt. Like it's just, it was really, I guess, set the scene for a perfect.
And then you just start
perfect
drinking,
evening.
bro. You're on cars.
Drinking games that I've never played before.
Insane.
And I've said it before, like prior to Levers, I wasn't a big drinker. And I remember day one, I got thrown under the bus. We're playing King's Cup, right? And I just got absolutely slaughtered. And I think Jared lost King's Cup, but I was getting all of the everyone was becoming my mate in King's Cup if
Yeah.
you played. So I'll be mates with you. I'm drinking every time about 4 people are
It's a
drinking.
beautiful game, beautiful time. It's just so good. I never smoked cigarettes, and I became a smoker on that trip. I don't know why. I think I just thought it was funny to
Yeah.
be there and levers, having a dart, and I never smoked, bro. It was just a magic time where you
It was
just
just like an atmospheric dart.
yeah, perfect.
We've talked about it before,
That's
and there's
what it was.
atmospheric darts, and that's
and they actually tasted good for some reason. I don't know what it was.
there's
man.
something just in the water down there.
Something. Oh, and then that, the first night's crazy. Like everyone, you split, you find each other at the end. You're
You
hungry.
recap everything. You go, oh, where were you? What were you doing?
Who were you with? What
Yeah.
was going on?
Yeah. And then you go back into your tent. And, yeah, so the next day, you got Monday. Never been to the zone before. We've heard from like prior year groups that it's not too bad, but you can't take alcohol or anything else in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, because we were close, you could get really drunk before and
Yeah.
still be pretty drunk at the zone, which
And it was like
good.
a 10-minute bus
yeah,
ride.
it was.
or something.
We were lucky that we were so close.
And then, yeah, perfect. I think maybe the 2 hours leading up to the zone is intense.
Yeah, it's
because
insane.
Everyone is becoming drunk. Everyone.
Creatures of the night, you become
yeah.
like.
And
oh,
I remember just walking through Dunsborough Lakes in general. It was a great experience. It was scary at times, bro, because there's some groups who were playing screamo. There's some groups who are playing like hard techno dubstep.
and it's just.
And you've got people going
man.
nuts off their face.
We had a bloke who rode down there on his bike, called a lift home.
He was like homeless or something.
Doing backflips, drinking vodka straight out of the bottle, just a bush.
He was by himself.
and he made friends.
He made
They took
lots
him
of
home.
friends. He's almost a cult figure from
Yeah,
2017
definitely.
Levers. If you're listening to this, mate,
If you remember
wherever you
that
are,
bloke.
whatever you're doing, respect. Also, people that were on our Levers send us stories. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because there's stuff that would have happened that we'd never know,
And then, so Monday night's a massive night. And
Yeah.
but when Tuesday comes, that's when the crack started to show in our group a little bit. We did have we had 3 people leaving ours.
Yes, we did. We
Two
had
were-
people who spat the dummy and left and went with other groups. We had...
Yeah, well,
Did anyone go
one wasn't
home?
the bloke's fault. It was, stupid
Oh,
little
yeah.
bitch's fault who
Yeah,
just
true.
making shit up, couldn't keep her mouth shut, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck her. She's I don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
bro. Honestly. And then the other one was because there was an altercation, another fight
Yeah.
between two blokes.
There was an altercation, yeah. It was funny, but it was also...
And then he left in the middle. We came home one night, like at midnight, and the tent's gone.
Picked up.
Picked up.
He was picked up by someone.
Fuck knows how you get a lift from Dunsborough.
I'm pretty sure it was a boy oi.
Yeah.
So this bloke picked him up and off he
He was just
went.
gone. Haven't seen him since.
So then that's 2 people down in one night.
Yeah,
And
basically.
then when did the other one go?
I think it was just 2 then, actually.
And then maybe another one later on.
But fuck knows.
Anyway, so let's quickly talk about the zone. So basically, I think our zone was a bit average.
Yeah.
Lines to get into things were ridiculous.
Oh, yeah,
the whole
man.
time down there, lines were pretty
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's it. You're lining up.
Yeah, levers is basically lining up and
Yeah.
just drinking.
We were so hungry. We went for a fish and chips one day. That was nice.
We did, yeah. Just all the times around good people down in like the Dunsborough Strip. They were cool.
Great people.
Great people, lovely. Even the locals down there were cool. I remember I met a couple of them who were just very welcoming. I know a lot of people would be scared when you have, I don't know, 20, 30,000. How many people go down there?
Fucking
It's a
heaps,
lot.
bro. Big tens of thousands. Has to be.
Yeah. I'm just so jealous that people are going down there.
Same. I would give anything to be 17 to go. And we even went the year after to Schoolies, which was alright as well,
We
you
did,
know?
Yeah.
But their year didn't hit as hard as ours. That's not even being biased.
No.
I think this year's group's going to go hard.
Yeah.
I reckon they're a good group from the people we know from our school.
And even the people that watch the potty that have said, okay, we got levers this year.
Yeah,
we
I
got
think this year.
Schoolies
I think
this
you're going
year.
to have a good levers this year, like the class of 2020.
Especially if you have listened to the potty all year, you've got all of these ideas in your head.
I think it's going to be a great.
if
levers
the
for
ideas are in your
everyone,
head, they'll brew in real life.
I hope everyone's listening to this at their campsite in Dunsborough on Monday, bro. That'll
yeah.
just. Oh man, that'll make.
Fuck yeah! I reckon we're getting so many people excited.
Yeah, and like everyone who's been to levers knows how
Yeah.
good it was, bro.
Mhm.
And then but it's still, everything we've gone through, that's only Tuesday night. You still got Wednesday, which is a huge,
And I think Wednesday was when we all dressed up as sport people.
yeah, or something like that.
And I remember the vibes that night were elite as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Evan's doing chants with Rockingham people, singing the Thornley.
when was the big Titus and Thingo fight?
I think that was the last day,
What did
actually.
I name the other bloke? Titus and...
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Anyway,
that was the last night, I feel. Because I remember I didn't drink that night thinking I would get breath tested coming home. So I didn't really have that great a night on the last night. And there was no cops on the way home. And I was
Yeah.
pretty disappointed that I didn't even have a little bit of a
Yeah, a little bit of a fun.
fun night. But
But yeah, there was a massive bottling fight.
yeah, it was crazy, bro. Someone could have died, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
so
lucky, but it was
altercation about girls and like the living situation at the time, and then
so many altercations between friend groups at Levers.
give me the keys back.
Yeah. Even when we
No.
went to Schoolies, we saw the female group having a bit of a
A little bit of a tiff.
argy-bargy together. So
Yeah.
it happens with everyone, you know?
It does. It's human nature. Not everyone's going to get along. And you mix alcohol into that.
Yeah.
And,
Because I remember the day after the first night, the fight, but where Zach was angry.
Yeah.
They were at the breakfast table across from each other, just talking shit to each other. Like,
Yes.
I remember them going at each other. It was,
And then one departed.
one departed.
But no,
People lose shit. Again, with Zach got his phone and shoes
I
stolen.
think we
Watching
lost
shoes or something.
watch, shoes, phone chargers.
I lost these shorts I really liked, which pissed
Did
me
ya?
off. Yeah.
I lost something. I think I lost half my tent.
I remember my car battery. What? Just
I
was
remember it must have been the fight on the first night. They landed on my tent and they broke the side of my tent.
And we had shitty tents too because we're not campers.
Yeah,
you know?
and then the next night, my tent was getting pissed on by one of our mates. So my tent got broken and pissed on, and then I lost half of it. That's just
levers, bro.
Yeah,
I remember my car battery went flat
yeah.
because the mum's car has a fault where when you open the door, the lights come on.
I remember I fixed that.
Yeah.
I went in there and they had the what are they called? The jumper cables or whatever on the wrong things.
Yeah.
I know fuck all about cars. Went up there,
no
just
one
went
does,
zoop,
bro.
zoop.
That's when when people are talking shit about when no one can start a car.
For
but
sure.
just a beautiful time to be alive, Levers is.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
immaculate vibes.
Come home, the
you've-
drive, you finished.
Yeah,
And bro, I was fucked on
you
the
were
way home.
finished.
We tried to, the boys overtook in front of us. Like, Zach overtook someone
Yeah.
and then Evan overtook and made, and then I thought, fuck it, I'm not going to be left. And I'm talking real close to a head on. Like
Meters away.
I swerved in the last minute and I made it. I remember even Evan saying, looking in the rear view, he was like, oh, fuck.
And we rung. No, I was.
You were in my car.
Yeah.
Oh, were you?
No, I think this was on the way down there.
No, this was on the way back.
I was in your car though.
Yeah, you were there then.
I must have been sleeping or something. Because I remember Evan rang me after and said, bro, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, because you were in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember.
And then I remember I was dozing off the whole time.
You were so
as well.
tired. And I remember I said to you, all right, bro, I'll drive the rest, right?
I don't know. I just wanted to keep.
And you go, no, I got this. I
And
got
I'm
this.
just like,
We've still got an hour and a half
snoozing,
left.
bro. Literally, like when your head
Yeah.
drops because you're that tired.
Yeah. For context too, we live 2.5 hours from
Yeah.
Dunsborough.
So it's a bit of a.
So a bit of a trek, but not as bad as some people. Like people came from way up north.
Oh yeah.
People came from real down
Hours
south.
and hours just to get a taste of that Dunsborough,
Mhm.
and that is the spot to be.
It
Like,
is Dunsborough Lakes. Just
for people staying in Bustleton and stuff. I'm
Margaret
sure you'll
River.
have fun,
you'll have a good time, but it's a bit
but
far
it's
away.
Bustleton's it's not Dunsborough.
I remember there was one day where we went to the girls' place.
in our year.
Yeah, and they were in Bustleton, and they were in an actual hotel
The
resort.
place was nice.
It
but
was,
just
but also there's so
too
many
far away to stay drunk
restrictions.
as well.
So many restrictions
Yeah.
as to what you can and can't do. And I remember, this is just one thing I want to say to, I guess, the year group going this year and years to come if you're watching, later. But respect to the sluts and whores, because you make some people's levers, right?
Oh yeah, you give memories to blokes who are
Or
they'll take for the
let's
rest
just
of their
say,
lives.
instead of sluts and whores, bit derogatory, the fun women.
Yeah.
Right. Respect to you. You're making a lot of kids' dreams come true. And to the blokes that want a piece, good luck. Good luck. Don't rape anyone. Don't spike anyone. That's another story.
I still stand by that.
Yeah.
I really do.
And don't kill anyone. I guess that's the rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And-
fun, all consensual,
Yeah.
good times,
Good time.
drinks. Fuck yeah.
Levers.
It's a beautiful, beautiful time. Just enjoy it, honestly.
It is.
In quick news, we just got sent, this bloke said, lads, I don't know if you knew this, but you got posted on this big account. They have 4.5 million followers, right? But they didn't fucking tag us, bro. They just used the vid. The disrespect,
I
bro.
get so fucking angry at
The
stuff
disrespect.
like this.
He did
4.5 million followers and they didn't tag us.
absolute scums.
All right, we're cutting the cameras. I'm ripping into them. It's also about to finish anyway, but we'll come back to you guys with some more topics. All right, guys, as you might see, we're in these sick retro clothes. We got sent these by a bloke who owns a store called Uncle Charlie's Closet.
Yeah,
right?
online and in Melbourne.
Yeah.
The real store.
Based in Melbourne. Shop's opening very soon. It looks great. It looks real
He's a
cool.
good bloke.
Man's
We
got
appreciate
Playboy
it.
magazines in there. Man's got, all the retro clothes.
What was it if you beat him in one-on-one basketball? 20% off.
Yeah, he's got a little half court in
So
there.
for all you Victorians in Melbourne, enjoy.
Go there, Uncle Charlie's Closet. Check out the clothes.
We'll have a
This
link
is
in,
we'll have a link
in
in
the
the description.
so you can check it out.
2003 collection here.
Yep.
You've got Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon,
NASCAR.
one of the greatest NASCAR drivers of all time, and you made a solid point that he also kind of has Adelaide colours in a way, so that does work well.
It does
for
work
me.
well.
You've
And
got
this
the
one-
Super Bowl champs, Tampa Bay,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2003. Great team.
2003 collection.
Yeah. So thanks heaps for that, and
Yeah, go check him out. There's some good shit on that website.
let's get on with the show.
All right, so first one of the week. So a few years back, this bloke's having a wank in his room, okay?
Okay.
And he rolls over and comes on his mattress.
On his mattress.
Yes.
All right. So not even on like tissues
Just on the
or
mattress,
anything.
straight on the mattress. Interesting choice. Little sister walks in the show that she's just got her nails done. As she comes over to me, as she comes over to show her nails, she puts her hand right where he's just boomed. She's put her hand
in his boom.
in her brother's boom. It was so awkward when it happened because we both kind of just looked at each other and she turned around and walked out of my room. Haven't spoken about it since.
Fuck. At least she's got glossy nails now.
Yeah, that's true.
But still, like, Oh, jeez. Imagine just putting your hand
Imagine
into
your
your
sister,
brother's. Boom.
like, and fresh.
Fresh boom.
That's dirty, eh?
Dirty,
that's
fresh
fucked,
bull.
bro. You guys are. That's too close. You shouldn't be like.
Yeah.
One of you has to leave the house, I reckon.
Yeah, what if he has to move?
Yeah.
Interstate.
International, bro.
Yeah. Another planet.
Yeah, that's. Oh man. This other bloke just a little. He just bombed on a DM. How can he recover? His
How can he
ego's
recover?
cut.
So
She obviously
he's
just hasn't-
confessed to bombing to a DM. So like what? He's gone in
Said hello. She just probably hasn't even replied.
probably, but I want to know: was it like a pickup line attempt? Was it just a hey? Like, let us know what it was, because if you just said hey, there's some room for improvement, of course.
Yeah, like you need to be a little bit creative.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go straight in with a pickup line, All right, we have this young lady here. I accidentally called my brother daddy.
There's a lot of brother-sister things going. Like last week was the cousin theme. This is brother-sister year.
It is brother-sister, and that's not even a step-brother. That's just...
That was biological brother, and you called him daddy.
Hey, brother. Hey, daddy. Daddy.
That's... I don't know how you get... What would you...
What would I do?
Imagine if those
I'd
two things had
say-
happened between you and your sister. That relationship's just done and dusted for...
Sorry, fuckface.
No, I'm saying... Imagine if those... Calm down.
No, that's what I'd say to her.
Oh, okay.
Calm down.
I thought you were coming to me. I was like, what do you mean?
No. All right. Hi, guys. A story similar to the girl who accidentally slept with her cousin from the last potty.
Too much has happened, bro. What's going
It's
on?
all family stuff too.
What's
and
going on in Australia?
We don't hear any of this stuff, on the reg.
No, but we are now.
Now we are.
Maybe it's way more common than we've thought.
I graduated last year and went to an all-girls school. I was in about a group of 9. One of the girls in the group had gotten back from a trip over east to visit her cousin, and every time someone would ask how it was, she would tell every person a different part of the story, and then she'd tell us not to tell any of the other people.
That's sus.
She would literally be telling each of us the stuff like, I slept with this really great guy, or my cousin and I got super close, if you know what I mean.
Bro.
And to another girl, she just outright said that she slept with her cousin. She's probably closer to that person.
Yeah. You can see the levels of friendship.
You can. I think that's what it comes down to. A group of 9, very fragmented. One lunch she wasn't there, and of course we all had a chat about it, piecing together the parts of the story she had told to each person. So yeah, she shamelessly, braggingly told us all that she slept with her cousin and didn't seem the least bit disturbed by it. Needless to say, we drifted apart from this girl after school. Thanks, guys.
Fair.
Love the potty. Thank you for sending that in. Look, it's not something to be proud of,
Not at all.
sleeping with your cousin.
Especially like the other girl, at least she didn't know.
She didn't know. This one is knowingly and willingly telling her friends about it.
Bragging. I slept with this great guy. My uncle's kid. My auntie's son.
Oh, I wonder if she got boomed.
Oh, 100%, bro. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
100%. Oh, well, it was funny because I was watching The Wolf of Wall Street last night, and
Yeah.
obviously Leonardo's friend,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the Jordan Belfort's mate,
In the
he's
movie.
married his cousin. Yeah,
In real life.
in real life, it's all true.
Wow.
So
That's very
I think his name is Donnie something. Actually married his cousin. They had kids and everything.
Like first or second?
First cousin.
Yeah, very interesting.
And in the movie, obviously, he says his cousin grew up hot. So he, out of respect, all his friends wanted to fuck her. So he's like, I'm not going to let someone fuck my cousin. I'm going to do it. Weird, right?
It is weird. Funny though.
It is what it is. Voice confession. I love these because you're putting yourself out there even more.
You are. It's very ballsy.
Yo, boys, I'm new to the podcast, but enjoying what I've seen so far. I had a lump on my nut, and I was scared to tell anyone. I told my friends before my parents, and now I'm going to like the doctors tomorrow to get it checked out for the 3rd time. But yeah, what do you reckon you would do in that situation?
It's just a lump on the nuts. I'd tell mum and dad.
Yeah,
Like,
he says 04, so I'm guessing he's 16.
Okay, so he's young.
So it is scary, but you just got to get it checked out. It's better sooner than later.
Yeah,
I can tell you
100%.
that.
Because that could be growing and, making life hell for you. So
Exactly.
get it checked quick. We're big on cancer.
You got to check yourself, boys.
We're not big on cancer. We're big on helping people.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's just something where you need to be really proactive.
Yeah, 100%. Get on top of it.
Act on it straight away. Let everyone know. Let the world know.
Who cares, bro? It's about men's health. You
It is.
got to take care of yourself, boys.
Yeah.
You really do.
All right. Now we've got a long confession here, but
Yeah.
we love these ones.
A lot of the boys I notice have quick confessions.
Yeah,
A lot
like
of
one-liners,
girls,
two-liners.
long
Yeah.
paragraphs.
Because they want context. They don't want to paint themselves out in a bad
Girls
light.
they really give detail. Girls like to explain themselves to the fullest, I
They
feel.
do, yeah. All right. This girl's requested for us to keep it anonymous, obviously. So I meet this guy on Tinder. We talked for a bit, but never hung out. While talking, I meet his mate who I had a thing with for a few months and it recently ended.
Okay.
In brackets, he had mentioned this mate a few times and I pretended that I didn't know him. Anyways, it didn't end in very nice terms and was never anything serious. Recently, his mate, the Tinder boy, started messaging me again, and it turns out the guy I had a thing with is messaging one of my mates too.
A bit of a love square.
Mm. However, she reckons that her mate would never go there with him. Right? So now
She is, though.
she can play that game and fool around with his friend since that's what we both want. What are your thoughts, boys? Is this a good idea or bad considering they're in the same friend group, or adopt that fuck it attitude and do it? My mates are all on different sides about it, so what do you think?
I think it's okay.
So can you explain it in boy terms?
So, from what I can understand, there was a guy and a girl seeing each other,
Okay.
and then the guy and the girl end.
Okay.
The guy has a mate who used to see the girl, but not anymore because obviously she was seeing the mate. And then the girl has a friend who's now seeing the guy that she just broke up with.
Okay. Well, so it's like
They're
wife
just
swap.
split, yeah. And she's the two who weren't in the relationship, the two extras, are now seeing each other.
Yeah.
No. The one that. So, how do I explain it?
It's very, very, very difficult.
Should I just give names?
Yeah.
Tim, Kelly,
Mhm.
John, Bianca.
Okay.
Tim and Kelly are dating.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Kelly and John
Mm-hmm.
used to see each other, but then they stopped.
Yeah.
John and Tim are friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Kelly and Tim are dating. They
Yeah.
break up.
Yeah.
Now, Kelly's friend, Bianca, right,
Mm-hmm.
now starts talking to Tim.
Mm-hmm. Tim and Bianx.
So then Kelly's thinking, is it okay if I go for John?
Kelly
So
and John.
It is. It's fine. It's just swapping.
So let's say if you and I weren't in relationships
Yeah.
with our partners,
Yeah.
but we're just seeing, so you're seeing Carly, I'm seeing Tay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then we just did the old switch, basically.
Yeah, that's what so it would be like. What happened? It would be like I used to see Tay,
Yeah.
then stopped seeing her.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm seeing Carly.
Yeah.
Me and Carly break up.
Uh-huh.
Now you and Carly or you and Tay are talking, or you and Carly are talking, or
yeah.
I don't know. But I think people can figure it out.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine.
Yeah,
to be
it's
honest.
fine. As long as all parties agree.
Yeah, I think
maybe
all
you
parties
can have great
do,
times.
I think all parties do agree.
Because there was a stage where all of you liked all of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It obviously sounds a lot more confusing than it is.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's just two people, and they're swapping with the other two people.
Yeah.
So I guess go for it.
Shoot higher.
And that's it for the confessions, mate.
Yeah, let's get on to voice messages.
Hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the potty, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
All right, starting with good friend of the show, Lockie Harrower.
El Chapo.
How we going, boys? Love you to bits. Just a quick little theory for you. Shout out to Holly and Claudia for this one. So when you go to the beach, there's a fuck ton of sand, and when you touch the sand, there's heaps of little grains that may not have been touched for millions of years.
Baby sands.
Therefore, you could be the first person to touch that piece of sand ever, even the first person to touch it since the dinosaurs. So therefore, you could have prehistoric DNA on you and you don't know. Wild, boys, wild. Let me know what you think. Love you to bits. I'll see you for lunch.
I think we have prehistoric DNA in us. So I think
because we evolved.
Yeah, but also our blood, right, goes all the way back through generations. You know, my grandparents have the same blood as me or whatever,
Back
and
to
it
like
keeps going.
5,000
It goes
BC
back to
and
whenever.
stuff. Yeah, whenever humans were
We've
around.
got the same blood as Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
So we're prehistoric. I think we got a bit of dinosaur, a bit of grunt in us, a bit of.
Yeah, you have. That's true, eh?
But yeah, like, do you reckon it's wild that we're touching sand for the first time? Yeah, bro.
Such a stoner thought, it really is.
It is.
I've never thought about it.
He probably thought we'd like that more than we did.
Yeah.
But-
Good effort, though.
Respect. I'll see you soon, bro.
G'day, boys. Name's Harry, calling in from Vancouver, Canada. Big fan of the potty. Good job on using TikTok for advertising.
Thank you.
Otherwise, I might not have discovered you. But yeah, so basically, I got two questions. I started seeing this girl about 3 months ago, and within the first month, you know, we shagged a couple times, and it was nice. And then it kind of came to a quick halt due to COVID and scheduling between two full-time students. And as well, she's on antidepressants, which kind of kills the mood. So I was wondering if you guys have any tips to maybe get her engine going easier, as well as just tips on COVID dating in general. Thanks. Appreciate it, guys.
Much love.
Much love. Respect to Canada.
I love it. I think they take, I feel like Americans and Canadians, like, I'm a full-time student. Like, they take it seriously.
Yeah,
Whereas
they
in
do.
Australia, you don't.
Yeah, not really.
Well, I don't. There
Yeah,
you
nor
go.
do I. Nor did I.
I know a lot of mates as well who are,
Don't care.
I wouldn't describe. Whereas I think over there, being a student in college is like a thing. So, but yeah, so he's with a girl who's
We don't know much
Caught the
about
sad
COVID
bug.
dating because we
Yeah.
only had it for a month, basically.
yeah,
You know?
but we haven't been touched by it in WA.
Barely.
So
So yeah,
I really
in
wouldn't
terms
know.
of COVID dating, we don't know. Like you can do a FaceTime, Skype, but that's just not the same as in
no,
person.
it's not. So
You might have to bend a few rules, you know.
that is tough.
But the antidepressants thing, that's fine. You know, a lot of people are on antidepressants. You just got to, you know, I don't know. That shouldn't be a downer. It should be okay, right?
So he's saying she's a downer.
Well, no, he's saying that he wants to like rekindle what they had.
Yeah.
But he's saying that it just sucks that she's on antidepressants. I think.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
It's
but
not.
It's tough.
I'm
but
just
I mean,
saying, like it's
like,
common now.
Is she? Like, he didn't describe her. Is she okay with him? Is she a bit crazy? Is she always?
but
down?
what's
Do
she
they
like
work,
with
you? Know?
Yeah, because you said we shagged. It was nice.
Yeah, so that's good.
That's good. That's like a good start.
Is she a bit crazy? Is she cool? Like, does the
We need to know some things.
do the pills do their job?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's tough to know. But if you really like her,
if
then
you really like her, you work it out. You know, we can
And-
only do so much from Australia. If you want her real bad, you'll make it work. If you don't want her as much,
good luck, mate.
move it on.
Canadian issues.
Hey boys, how you going? I was just thinking about avocados, and I wanted to ask you, do you think avocados are overrated or underrated? If you had to pick one. If I had to pick one, mate, it's so overrated. They're so expensive, they taste so bland, and they're just terrible. So, yeah, I just wanted to see what you thought. Cheers, boys.
Overrated.
They are they're like $2.50 each or something. And yeah, I don't enjoy them, so
No.
I'm going to say they're overrated.
I don't enjoy them either. Is that a boy thing? I don't know. I see a lot of hippie boys
a
like
lot of
them.
I never knew
A lot
they were
of fitness
popular
boys.
until I worked at Coles, when I used to work at Coles.
Yeah.
And I would say ridiculously popular.
like what, 1 in 2 people?
Yeah, like bananas and then avocados. It was
Yeah.
insane when I was working there how many people and like ate them, and I didn't even know.
I've never liked the taste.
Yeah,
but
neither.
I
I'm not
agree.
big on it.
It's bland.
I think they're overrated, but some people live by, they have a smashed avo and
Yeah.
fucking I don't know, chai latte.
People have avo on toast all the time.
Yeah, and they just love it, bro.
I don't understand why people would get it from like a restaurant or a cafe.
Because it's like getting Vegemite,
Yeah, Vegemite on toast.
which is the better option.
It is because it's got a bit more taste.
But avocado just doesn't do it for me at all.
It doesn't. No.
Yeah, Carly's
Avocado,
like
no.
parents. Yes,
Yeah.
they make this salad, and they put avocado in it, and I just think it fucking ruins it. I don't touch it.
Just salad
Just
in
fuck it
general.
off.
Yeah.
I have no avocado.
Healthy eating.
Oh, I can't wait for Nando's.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Hey boys, how's it going? I love the potty. Just a quick question. Me and my misso of a year recently broke up. How soon is too soon to be getting on the horse again? You know, just getting out there, getting around, getting involved. What's the go?
I think whenever you feel ready. It sounds like he's ready.
Yeah, the way you say getting around.
So
getting
get on the horse,
involved.
bro. Fuck it. You know, you got to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Get with the boys, go out, find
no.
some new women.
Get the other girls to get on the horse. You know?
Yeah.
Get
But,
them riding you.
I think it's just a personal thing. Whenever you feel it's ready.
Yeah. If you feel like you're not 100% up to it, just chill for a bit. But if you're ready,
But
and raring
don't
to go,
wait years like one of our mates.
Yeah, don't wait multiple years because it'll just get quite sad.
Yeah. It's depressing.
Yeah, but no, it's just up to you. And also, like, what's she doing? Like, have you spoken? Like, are you just gonna both leave it and just go bang, bang, bang? Let's start something new, or are you? Because
Still
I know
in
there's some
contact?
Some people make like mutual agreements where no, we won't do anything for a month. Just give me a month knowing that you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
It could be a little bit selfish, but it's also a respect thing. Every relationship's different, so.
It's a tough one, mate. But
Yeah.
just do what feels right. Do what
A lot of people do that. They say, "Oh, my misso." Not your misso anymore, mate.
No.
No. She's your ex.
She's just someone that
She's
you
your
date
your
now.
ex painting.
Hey boys, I just wanted to thank you really for the content you produce, because I've probably watched every one of your potties at least twice, and there's some of them that I've watched 3, 4, 5 times. Like, I'm feeling like absolute shit. I'm really sick. Had a massive night last night, and I'm eating Uber Eats whilst watching your potties. So, cheers for everything, boys.
Thank you,
We
mate.
appreciate that, mate.
I love messages like that. Just an appreciation
Got the
message.
Australian and Welsh flag on his
Wow.
Instagram, so that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
But yeah, we appreciate the love.
We do. We
He's watched
appreciate
it
the love,
multiple
the
times.
support. Yeah, imagine watching a podcast more than 3 times.
That's
And he's done it
respect,
multiple
bro.
times.
I hope we get to meet you one day, mate.
100%.
I'm sure we will.
Where
I'm
you
sure
from? Let
I'm
us
sure
know
we'll
these things.
cross paths one day.
We
but
will.
Thanks for the love. We appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks for the support.
Hey boys, love the potty. Just a quick question from the northern beaches of Sydney. Do you sit down and wipe or stand up and wipe after you've done a number 2? Cheers and thank you.
So I was very confused when he sent this in
You were shocked.
because I didn't know standing up was even an option, mate.
Yeah, well, the way I see it is that when you're doing poo, you're very relaxed. You're not wanting to stand up
It's a
because you're sitting down.
calm space.
It is. It's also like we were talking about this at work the other night about do you wipe from the front or the back, and people are different, right?
Yeah, I'm a back.
I'm both. So I'm
Fucking hell.
predominantly,
Wow.
and people go, oh, but aren't you just wiping it onto your dick? No, mate, you wipe
No,
the
you're
other
an
way,
Imbecile, bro.
that way, you know.
No, I've never done that. Interesting.
And then people were like, oh, have you ever seen a girl wipe from the back? I think they do. No, they
I
do
wouldn't
wipe
know.
from. Oh,
I don't know
know.
where girls do that.
They just do a bit of both, but who am I to know? But yeah, standing up, that's a lot of effort. I have done it before. Like if you've
How
got
standing up are we talking?
all right, for those watching. So
And if this
let's
bloke's
say-
listening, I want him to tell me how standing up he means. Does
Right.
he mean he's up and about?
So no, I don't think so. Because if you stand up straight-legged, don't you feel like that's pretty
Yeah,
squishing
yeah.
against your
Yeah.
So all right, I'm on the toilet right now. For those watching the YouTube video, if you're not, stop the car, pull over, and watch the video.
We'll just watch and drive.
Yeah, sitting down. No, big fines now. Right, so you sit down, right, and then if you're wiping the back, you literally just do a move forward, and then boop, boop.
Moving forward's okay.
Yeah, moving forward. Well, how do you wipe the back?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say I would just lean. I don't have to stand.
Yeah, but you're moving forward.
Yeah, but he means stand. For some reason I think he means
Yeah,
like,
I'm just breaking down every option.
I think he's like up here.
Yeah, I think he's up
Like in a position ready to like a sporting athletic
up like
position.
that, and then he's going
Has
bang.
he got like the hand on the wall for balance
bang.
and shit?
Maybe that's the old man way to wipe your bum. You got your hand on the wall, balance, and then wipe.
Fucking hell.
And then
Pull your big trousers up.
yeah,
Brown trousers, because
Yeah.
like you're an old man.
belt,
Yeah.
buckle that shit up.
Shit.
But yeah, wiping is interesting. You know, it's very, very interesting. It's like I was very confused at when we put a toilet paper clip out. A lot of people were the opposite to us. We like ours facing towards us, so we can pull down, break off, use. Theirs is closer to the wall, where you graze your knuckles.
You've got some grazed knuckles out there, bro.
Yeah,
I encourage everyone to switch it if you're doing
Dum
it
dum.
wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And a lot of you guys want to know what Dylan writes on the paper. He's just written cunt 30 times on the front, so
That's most
that's what he
weeks.
does. And he does that, what is it, just a thing to do?
Yeah,
Stress
just,
reliever,
I
I don't know.
like to have something in my hand.
You're
or just-
doodling.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Used to do it on my exams in school. Teacher would always be
Obviously not that, though.
like, no. I just
Just
draw
circles
pictures
and
or
shit,
circles
yeah.
Or she would be like, if you spent more time on your exam, you might have got a better grade. And I thought,
Yeah.
I didn't fucking want to, did I?
Yeah.
I had spare time to draw, so
Yeah. If you spent more time enjoying life, you wouldn't be a
you would be
teacher.
an English teacher.
Yeah.
So there you go. Fucking bitch, year 12. Don't even get me started on her, bro.
Alright, that's it for this week. Thanks for tuning in to this Leavers and Schoolies special.
Yep, have fun. Let
Have
us know
fun.
how you went.
Yeah.
Tell us some stories. If you're watching in your camp,
Yeah, if you're
in
listening,
Dunsborough
if you're
or
listening,
over east,
yeah, if you're at Schoolies, if you're at Toolies, if you're at
wherever
Leavers,
you are,
if you're in a tent, if
show
you're in a
us,
hotel.
tell us, whatever.
Yeah, and also, I want people listening to On the Way to Dunsborough, if you're on the way to Dunsborough, send us a video. We'll repost on our
Yeah,
Instagram.
and then we can put some, if you have crazy videos, stories, voice messages from Leavers, when it's
Yeah.
happening, send them
Tag
in.
us. So
Yeah.
post it on Instagram and tag us, and then we'll repost it if it's like
And
funny.
then we can talk about it on next week's potty too, like the recap or whatever. Because I think it's going to be a big Leavers. I
Yeah.
think it will be. So enjoy.
I think it's going to make news.
I hope so, mate.
Yeah. Anyway, stay safe, everyone. Have a fun time. Have a good week. Love yous, and we'll see you next time.